In the last topic, we were discussing about the solar energies, and when we discuss about the photovoltaic cell regarding the how we can able to generate the electricity by using the photovoltaic cell. So next, now we are going to discuss about the wind turbine. So this is using the wind energy. How we going to generate the electricity by using this wind turbine? So these are all the renewable sources of energy, as we have discussed earlier. So solar energy, wind energy, and hydro energy. So these are all majorly contributing towards the generation of power generation by using these energies. So next we are going to discuss about the wind turbine. So we can able to see the it's one of the schematic diagram of the wind turbine, where you can able to see the rotor blades, where you can able to see in the diagram is about the low speed shaft, and you can able to see the gear, you can able to see the high speed shaft and generator. So mainly it is located on the tower for at a certain distance of height. So the mainly this wind turbine or the turbine runs based on the wind. So these wind turbines cannot be fixed in all the stations or all the locations. Why mainly we can't able to fix these wind turbines in all the locations is because it requires an up to a certain speed of wind should be flowing continuously. Then only this wind turbine blades will start rotating. In order to that, so mainly these wind turbines are being situated or planted at hill stations or high hill stations, where you can able to say at the wind speed will be high. So there, by using that wind energy, we are going to generate the electricity by using that wind energy. So that is one of the major reason. So these wind turbines cannot be situated in all the parts of the country or all the locations of the country. So where the hill stations will be there at a certain height, where the wind flow will be high comparing with the normal stations, there we can able to install this wind turbines. So the purpose of using this installing this wind turbines is nothing but convert the wind energy to the electrical energy with the help of the wind turbines. From there we can able to send that energy to the generator. That generator will convert the wind energy to the electrical energy. Now we will say about the working principle of wind turbine, how the wind energy will be going to be converted to for the electrical energy, where you can able to see the turbine blades. So once the blade starts rotating with the help of the wind which is flowing against the blades, automatically what happens, the blade starts slowly rotating. Once the blade starts slowly rotating, what happens, you can able to see the low speed shaft is there, where it is in the color of blue, where you can able to see low speed shaft. That low speed shaft is been connected to the wind turbine blades. So once what happens, the wind turbine's blade starts rotating, automatically the low speed starts rotating. So why the low speed shaft and why we required two shafts here? It is in order to maintain the constant electricity. See, whenever the speed of the wind is more, automatically the turbine blades will rotate at a high speed. So automatically at that particular time, high amount of electricity will be generated. But similarly, when the flow of the wind reduces, automatically there is a low production of electricity will be generated. So at that time what happens, the fluctuation starts or the variation starts occurring there. So in order to avoid that variation or a fluctuation, to maintain a constant or to generate a constant electricity, we are going to use that low speed shaft and a high speed shaft. That is the reason where the major purpose of using the gearbox in this wind turbines is in order to maintain the constant speed. So whichever the lower speed, whenever the speed of the wind reduces, automatically the shaft will be also starts rotating slowly. So in order to maintain the constant speed, to avoid the fluctuation, we have used this in a gearbox. So that what is the function of that gearbox is, it converts that low speed into the high speed or a normal speed for a continuous generation of power without the fluctuation. So this is about how the function of the gearbox. Now once what happens, when the wind turbine blade starts rotating, automatically the shaft starts rotating there. So once the shaft starts rotating, automatically when the gearbox also starts rotating there. So now both the shaft and gearbox is rotating at any speed. Now automatically that lower speed will be converted to the higher speed with the help of that particular gearbox. Where you can able to see next is high speed shaft is there. Now what is the function of an high speed shaft is, high speed shaft is connected to the generator. Now once the speed starts rotating, automatically generator starts working there. So that generator has been connected to the turbines, where the turbine starts rotating, automatically the electricity will be generated. That generated electricity will be transferred through the tower to the nearest substations. From the substations, again they are going to supply that electricity to the main stations, and they are going to supply that electricity which is generated electricity through the required stations or required applications. So this is how we can able to generate the electricity with the help of the wind energy. So when the blade starts rotating, automatically the blades that has been connected to the shafts, so the shaft starts rotating there. So it starts rotating slowly at the initially. Once when it reaches to the normal speed, automatically the gearbox has been connected there. The function of the gearbox is to convert the lower speed to the higher speed. What is the main reason we need to use the low shaft and an high shaft is because of, in order to maintain the, or to avoid the fluctuation, to maintain a constant speed, to generate a constant electricity at a constant speed. So that is one of the major reason in order to using the both the low speed shaft and an high speed shaft. Again, that high speed shaft has been connected to the generator. So once the shaft starts rotating, automatically that shaft drives the generator. That generator has been connected to the turbine. So now what is happens for continuous process, again it starts rotating their turbines blades. Automatically from there it has been electricity has been generated, and that will be stored and that is supplied through the tower. So this is about the wind turbine. How we going to use this wind turbine for a generation of the electricity. So wind energy is energy contained with the force of blowing across the earth's surface. So by using that source of energy, it is we are going to convert that energy into the useful work, that is generating the electricity. So these mainly this type of turbines has been, wind turbines has been located in the hill stations, where the speed of the wind will be high, in order to maintain the constant or to generate the constant electricity. So this is about the working principle of the wind turbine.